Hi collective, welcome newbies. My channel, we are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, alright? So we're learning to manage our emotions, so you can identify your intuition, so you can bring in your soulmate. We're looking at twin flame, or you're looking at maybe a home. You could be looking at maybe your stability when it comes to festive times, okay? You could be looking at reunions, celebration. Maybe you're celebrating a union, or you're celebrating a new home when it comes to your stability. Remember, your home is your castle, all right? Your home is your strength. That's where you recharge. There seems to be about 4 people in your background, okay? Maybe someone's looking at a new bridge to cross. Maybe looking at crossing a new bridge when it comes to maybe being more independent. Looking at maybe a situation when it comes to honesty. Okay, looking at integrity when it comes to maybe someone's structure, when it comes to someone's community. Maybe looking at maybe limitations or stagnation when it comes to maybe an event or creating a home or building a structure. When it comes to maybe someone's house or marriage, take it as it resonates. Could be marriage, or when it comes to maybe being spiritually guided, when it comes to the symbolisms of passion. Maybe look at your romantic love, or you're looking at maybe a situation when it comes to maybe a long standing, maybe long commitment. Maybe look at maybe someone's anger, or maybe someone being spiritually guided, or someone being a mentor, a spiritual mentor, or a divine masculine. But you're looking at your baseline of your base chakra, maybe some of you. If you understand that, it's like your foundation, your stability. You know, what is love? Is it love or is it lust? Is it hate, fear? You know, maybe someone look at the power within themselves when it comes to fertility or vitality, I should say, integrity. Look at maybe a stag do. Okay, or looking at your limitations within your community or your home or your marriage. Check it as it resonates, okay? Ooh, maybe you're looking at the Empress energy from a past life. Maybe you want to reunite with someone from the past life. Maybe someone wants to give you a gift or send you flowers. But look at divine energy. Maybe someone was indecision when it comes to creating harmony with an Empress energy. You're looking at your stability growing, maybe when it comes to connection, when it comes to your own temple of self, or you're looking at the connection between children or a falseness in someone's home when it comes to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or Aries person. Maybe look at your own courage, your own ability to look at your own past, because I can see you being guided. Yeah, you got spiritual guidance. So now you're looking at maybe someone's baseline or someone's church or temple, someone's ex. Maybe an ex wants to come back. That's the truth. Maybe someone's seeing the truth about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person when it comes to divine feminine. Maybe you're looking at the energy of a beginning of someone's structure and stability. Maybe seeing the leadership of the courage and ability of the willpower of divine feminine being very independent. So now you're looking at victory and pride. But don't ride with the pride. Don't be too aggressive. But it's information, structure, clarity. Someone's made a breakthrough when it comes to the wisdom of someone's stability, of creating maybe something from a past life. Or maybe a past friend or an ex-friend. Or maybe looking at new love. The Holy Grail is you. You've got to have a relationship. So someone has a beautiful relationship with themselves. They're managing the emotions. They identify the intuition because it comes from your highest self. And now because they manage their emotions, mastering all 4 queens of the earth, now you're mastering your self-mastery when it comes to spiritual health. Now you're bringing in your spiritual wealth because you're walking in love. That's your baseline. That's your stability. That's your default. Someone's looking at your default. Maybe an ex is watching. X wants to come and give you recognition. Maybe flowers, lilies. Maybe someone wants to give you lilies. Maybe someone likes lilies. We look at the connection. Maybe between heaven and earth. The divine connection. Maybe looking at the soul of the self. Alright? Because the soul of the self, when it comes to the soul, is the heart. So now maybe you're symbolizing maybe the quality and quantity. You need the yin and the yang when it comes to maybe someone's personal development, or someone's look at someone's ex excessively. Maybe you're looking at a true friendship from a past life and you're researching that person, an air sign person. You're looking at a major breakthrough and someone's learning about some strong information, new information to someone's old information. Even though it's new to you, someone's studying, someone's being very curious. Remember, curiosity killed the cat without the intuition. So please don't forget your intuition as you study, analyzing, being analytical. When it comes to being very dedicated to your own personal transformation. You could be a dentist, a doctor, a writer, a policeman. Okay, maybe you're just studying. Okay, when it comes to maybe exploring, you could be a locksmith or you could be just a leader, you know, leading when it comes to a decision to be made. But you're looking through the blurred lines because you're holding on to a new opportunity maybe for some of you. Some of you is probably looking at also the warmth, the caring nature of someone's creativity. Someone's very curious, alright? Maybe someone's stalking, or maybe someone's just studying, or looking at someone's self-esteem. We look at your own personal power of deception, and someone's being very deceptive. Very curious, spying, looking, but confused. Someone seems to be getting messages about someone's breakthrough. Because now you've got clarity. At first there was confusion and messages or structure that was out of control. Now someone took their power back. And now maybe they're doing reconstruction when it comes to information. But now you're looking at a leader, a king of wands. It's probably looking, studying, researching, being very curious about generally a cruise person when it comes to stagnation. Someone's looking at maybe standing on maybe healing and balance, because you've got the big, you've got the small, you've got the harmony, growing away from envy. So maybe someone envies someone's information or someone's structure, someone's plans. Alright, because now you're looking at a challenge and a rival, obstacles when it comes to someone's home or someone's stability or someone going forward to a twin flame connection. Maybe you're seeing the passion of a leader that's a visionary, looking at generally a Aquarius person or a Taurus Virgo person when it comes to maybe a beginning of maybe a leadership, having that courage, that willpower, because someone's very independent. So now you're looking at victory over your triumphs, all right? Maybe look at your own soul connection when it comes to your own inner awareness. That's where it comes from, inner awareness, because the Empress is all about self-love and self-care, because she understands what you sow is what you reap. So now you're understanding the insight of maybe an analysis, information of someone's practicality when it comes to the difference between attachment and detachment, or someone that is a higher a divine feminine to someone that's very illiterate in front of maybe the King of Wands, a Taurus person in his yard. Someone looking for a wish fulfillment when it comes to their aspirations. Maybe someone look at the comfort of their own security when it looks like controlling their emotions about X in someone's house. So now you're looking at oppression, you're looking at struggles, you're looking at maybe, you know, when people can't come to common ground. So maybe someone looking at a lawsuit. Someone doesn't want someone to talk. Maybe someone looking at a lawsuit when it comes to creativity. because there seems to be falseness in someone's home when it comes to the offerings of someone's ex. So now you look at maybe a situation where you're looking at a silver lining when it comes to a new beginning. Maybe looking at honesty or coldness when it comes to someone's clarity. Someone has clarity and someone feels someone has good judgment when it comes to fulfillment and the peace of mind. Because when you seek peace, it comes with happiness. But when you seek only happiness, it comes with the lack of balance maybe, and not enough wisdom to make breakthroughs. And someone to get patient and trust, man. Remove those obstacles. It's very uneasy to the mind when it comes to the crown chakra. The mind when you wake up has to be at peace, man. So now maybe someone's removing obstacles. And now maybe someone's looking at their own personal insight when it comes to a perspective of new information that is solid breakthrough. Maybe someone's learning about a breakthrough. Someone's structure, someone's own personal power. So now you're looking at the power of maybe when you correct your flaws, you walk in love, talk in truth, there you go. You seek your authentic self with a different perspective. Someone's looking at a delay when it comes to maybe reunions, because there's an ex in the house, creating delays maybe. Because now you're looking at falseness. Someone went in for superficial reasons, so now someone's mind's been illuminated, because now there's epiphany about someone's truth and love when it comes to maybe 444, or maybe someone's personal power when it comes to stability, when it comes to structure, okay? We're looking at the power of the divine feminine from a past life, okay? Because now someone's gone within and seek the truth about maybe the Emperor, the King of Wands. Someone has a different perspective maybe, but it seems to be delays, but it seems to be an epiphany, okay? About a past life maybe, when it comes to a spiritual romantic journey. Maybe you're looking at maybe someone coming forward with a proposal when it comes to maybe they were confused with a Taurus person, a Libra person, Gemini person, Aquarius person. They got new information about maybe unrequited love from an ex. That's what they're thinking about. So maybe they're trying to get rid of this obstacle before they go forward to the divine feminine, okay? Because this King of Wands has to see God before he can go and speak to the divine feminine. You're looking at a Leo person maybe. Maybe looking at the highlight or enlightenment, right? Of maybe someone in unrequited love, or maybe someone's looking at insecurities when it comes to their choices. Maybe someone lacks commitment, so they've got a different perspective, a different proposal, all right? So now maybe looking at Molokoro, or you're looking at slow and steady wins the waves. You're looking at maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person when it comes to choices. Maybe there was an offer. They were thinking, should I put it in my pocket or should I put it in somewhere else in a different goal? Can I look at the truth when it comes to maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person when it comes to delays? Someone's had an epiphany, okay? So slow and steady wins the race, because now someone feels like they're going for the battle. When it comes to a creative idea, or when it comes to the energy of maybe being reliable, when it comes to romance, somebody was not reliable, someone was very immature, or maybe created their own insecurities. So you're looking at maybe someone wants to come forward, maybe with a proposal and more reliability. So maybe they got rid of the obstacles. Maybe look at more pleasure when it comes to more of a different perspective when it comes to caring, creativity, curiosity. Maybe looking at your own cup of love when it comes to the quality of someone's personal power, when it comes to maybe a true friendship or a romantic spiritual journey, okay? Because now somebody looks like they want to come forward, reliable when it comes to organization. There seems to be a goal in the future or ahead of someone, because someone's organizing or observing someone's emotions when it comes to their choices. But someone's thinking about the Empress, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. We seem to see an enlightenment, an opportunity, because someone's looking at a team or collaboration when it comes to a structure, a plan, okay? Maybe someone's looking at documents and somebody was duplicating when it comes to plagiarism. Somebody was doing falsehood, fraud when it comes to reliability of a Taurus person, a Capricorn person or Virgo person. So now we're looking at clarity, breakthroughs, new information. When it comes to wiring money, when it comes to taking someone's solid idea and breaking it down into their own ideology of what they think. Yeah, to a Leo person and a Taurus person. They look at the Emperor. When it comes to maybe a secret, maybe you got a secret baby mama. Or maybe there was deception about a loving person because of a Taurus and a Cancer person. Now, Aquarius person comes to calm waters, gone to healing after maybe stagnation. Look at your own solid love, man. Your own solid foundation. You know, use your intuition to bring about your own solid foundation. All right. I can see a promotion coming in for you, collective. All right. I can see an investment. Okay. There seems to be collaboration, teamwork, spying, looking at the solid movements of the Empress energy. Somebody trying to do swapping. All right. A Tauro Capricorn person. Someone's wiring money to a Cancer person about new information. Someone's looking at stagnations, obstacles, delays, because there seems to be a struggle when it comes to maybe a house or a property, or maybe someone's land. Maybe someone's landing, all right, into maybe balancing, because they got clarity, so you can bring balance. Yeah, because now you're looking at somebody was stuck on a karmic cycle. Someone's thinking, or maybe someone had an epiphany. Someone's resting, restoring. Maybe someone had to restore information. But someone was plagiarizing, creating fraud when it comes to information. An ex-person in this masculine's home. So you're looking at a Wheel of Fortune. Someone was in a karmic cycle. So now there seems to be a delay or changes or circumstances. Alright? But there seems to be a situation. But maybe someone's looking for a good fortune or a turning point when it comes to maybe someone gambled. Maybe someone gambled someone's information. And are they under judgment? But now there seems to be an ending. Maybe someone wired money for this masculine, maybe to spy. Or it is that person, but it coming to an end, man. You know, since we end. Every ending has a new beginning. Maybe looking at a karmic cycle being ended, or maybe someone's fortunes being ended, because now they're turning their back. Maybe working, collaborating with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or maybe a Tauro, Capricorn person. There seems to be a lack of commitment. There seems to be fraud when it comes to wiring money, when it comes to collaboration. But someone seems like they're juggling their life away because they're looking for their ships to come through. So something's being highlighted, all right, when it comes to maybe the position of someone's maybe creating peace, when it comes to mercy, when it comes to surety. Maybe someone's looking at the truth. Maybe someone's balancing with the truth. Maybe someone's communicating the truth. Then they look at self-expression when it comes to the freedom. Someone's looking to be in a free man walking. A free man walking. Detached from people, things, and places for your freedom. Now, someone is sad when it comes to someone's work, or maybe someone's sad when it comes to someone telling the truth. Because now there seems to be a massive turning point when it comes to maybe communication. Maybe someone's looking at a situation when it comes to maybe clarity, when it comes to someone's marriage. Maybe someone's looking at a truce or a coldness because someone's being honest. And we don't like to, you know what it is? People will be very resentful because the truth hurts. Let some behave yourself. Someone's looking at a new ending. Every ending has a new beginning. Alright? Because now you're looking at a positive energy. The positive energy all around the Empress. And now you've got conversation. Using your intuition. Because now someone's truth was clouded. And now someone is enthusiastic when it comes to opportunity, enlightenment. Because now you're looking at creative idea when it comes to maybe a tarot reader, or the warmth of how someone's caring because they keep looking back and being curious about how someone's pleasure, very persistent when it comes to keeping their self-esteem up, even though there's a challenge and obstacles, delays, hot tensions, no common ground, nobody wants to listen, there's fights, there's deception. Now someone's looking at a turning point when it looks like they're looking at the joy of positivity when it comes to maybe a book, or going back to our Egyptian self, our authentic or Egyptian self. Someone's being very manipulative, and this is why it's a karmic cycle. The wheel always turns. Do you understand? But are you tuning in for your wheel of fortune? Someone's got their heels in the fortune, a karmic cycle, karmic feminine around this King of Wands. You look at every ending as a new beginning because someone lacks self-awareness when it comes to insight, very immature. Someone's very illiterate. And that's why there's a desire to come to an end. Someone's very brainy and someone's very literate. Karmic, literate. Divine Empress, her mental capacity is too big for you lot. The whole group could not end the Empress. So what does that say about your group? Failure. So I'm looking at maybe someone's optimism or maybe someone's enlightenment because someone's now burnt out when it comes to their own opportunities, when it comes to their own energy. Because now they're in a Tower moment with a Taurus person. Someone donated through romance a whole false relationship. They look at falsehood, false friends, false relationship. It wasn't real. Now someone's had an epiphany because someone's in a false tower. Okay, now you're looking at delays. All right, because now you're looking at the Hangman when it comes to wisdom. Someone wanted to sacrifice. Let's say that again. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, a friend in this house, in this structure, maybe Aries person, when it comes to maybe building their stability, wanted to sacrifice through romance, a fraud romance, to offer to the Empress or to a King of Wands. Maybe the King of Wands wants to maybe impress his stupid friends under pressure. So if you think you can come over here and do your fraud stuff over here, you can leave that with a Taurus person because she's more easily bought, my darling. All right? We're looking at a structure that's coming all the way down. A fake structure. Because when the Tower is here, that means it was not building heaven on earth. There's been a big fat ego to fall right from their Tower moment. Someone had a crown on and acted like they were the Don Juan or maybe the one that owns a whole structure. No, that crown's coming down because it was a lie. So now you're looking at maybe preparing. Maybe someone's preparing. Or maybe someone's looking at someone's plans. Or maybe indecisions. Maybe there's indecisions when it comes to maybe 7, when it comes to a struggle in someone's house. Someone's looking at a situation when it comes to soul connection. You look at inner awareness, understanding. They have an insight that a King of Wands was living with a Taurus person. Now we see the practicality of where the Empress's information went. Now there's indifferences, detachment, criticism. Why? Because his illiterate girlfriend, a karmic evil Eve, went and took the structure, information, personal plans, ideas, you name it, and made money with a team of people. Now looking at deception. Someone's looking at someone's creative ideas being stolen because your demise is their happiness. Okay? Look at the connection of maybe someone's self-esteem. Very childish people. We're looking at a bunch of people in this house. Fake falseness. Fake baby manna. Saying that's my baby daddy. It's not your baby daddy. All of that. Just for brick and mortar. And to say, look at me, everybody. Because I've got the structure that looks lucrative, that means I'm the one to follow. But in the house, haunted. False family, false peace, false happiness, false everything. And now you're looking at a challenge, obstacles, delays when it comes to their changes. There's no freedom. There's more desire for lust over love. Maybe someone's changing their residence, or maybe someone's resistant to change. So now there's uncertainties, inconsistencies when it comes to someone's romance, reliability, and being balanced. Inconsistencies. Now, inconsistencies has now trapped them in their own karmic cycle. Because somebody went to an illiterate person. Because someone is not independent when it comes to mental capacity, but presents and wants to present big people projects. But small-minded people. under deception. Looking at collaboration, maybe with some people coming to an end. They come to their pathway. When it comes to maybe balance with a partnership. Maybe look at the tenderness of maybe the Empress, or maybe look at the confidence, or maybe look at consideration when it comes to maybe equal give and take. When it comes to collaboration, maybe someone chooses to be in opposition because maybe love intimidates. So you look at Aquarius person. Oh, there you go again, 5 of Wands. Maybe look at the willpower of maybe a Taurus Capricorn person. Want to act like they are what? A rival. You're illiterate. Divine Feminine has God by her side, while you got promiscuity. So you stay over there with the King of Wands. Challenges now, is it? For your breakthroughs, they didn't come from you, it came through someone else. So now someone's juggling. Because someone's with a clown. Trying to be famous. Broke famous, I guess. Broke mental. Broke stability. Broke emotions. And now, because they put all their energy spying and being curious on one person, now their energy is broke. We look at the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a situation where you're looking at rival, challenges, obstacles, delays. Okay? When it comes to maybe someone wiring money, and are you looking at a Knight of Swords? Maybe someone wants to come in blatant to maybe a Aquarius person, she's gone. Maybe they're looking behind this person trying to do sneak attack because a Taurus person paid a Virgo person, a Gemini person to do a sneak attack to unalive the Empress. And now someone's looking at an arrest because now you're looking at a broke heart. You look at maybe the 3 of Swords now. When it comes to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person, sneaky, beaky, Becky, was unalivement, sneak attack, stab, bab, blood everywhere, so she can stand there in her heels from hell, laughing at people with the blood on her shoes. Ha ha ha, you're dead, I can be you now, baby. No, you can't, because you can't even fucking be yourself. We're looking at karmic wheel being closed up, alright? Look at the growth, look at the connection when it comes to falseness of a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person at work, lying, stealing, cheating, the devil. Lust over love, is it? But love conquers in their fucking bubble. But at home, demonic entities, fighting, hating, jealousy, can't control themselves. Oh, can't control walking away. There you go, earth sign person, got a Virgo person, because she's a jealous, demonic. Let me behave myself. These people think I've got time for childish, immature behavior. You've got to be blunt to these people. Sneak attack. Beaky, Becky. I don't think so, baby. The world is becoming too intuitive. So you weren't going to get away with it anyway. So someone was relying on someone's pentacles when it comes to a legacy of inheritance rained down by our ancestors. Now there's going to be an ending to someone's work. Why? Slobby. There's only so far you can make that noise when it comes to beating them eggs with them toy soldiers for work. Slobby work. Information slobby. Ending to someone's work. Why? Because the skills ain't good. The talent's not good. Now someone turned their back and they understand the difference between when you really go to school and learn. You don't need no one. So clearly someone's done plagiarism to control. You look at a very demonic person when it comes to a Taurus or Capricorn person. Or you look at this fucking King of Wands. Or you're looking at a Cancer person. Maybe a Cancer person is maybe in his coffin now, riding away on his chariot. This combination of people, they're too jealous, too lazy, too self-indulgent, over self-indulgent, too stubborn, they blow their own horn. They create so much false illusions and reports when it comes to these artists, these gardeners, these singers. And are they trapped in their own illusion? Because their work is not as good as they say. No, it's not. It's rubbish. It's other people's work. So they take other people's good work and they make it into rubbish. Because their mental does not have that mental capacity when it comes to intellectual property. Now, someone's heartbroken about someone's breakthrough when it comes to intellectual property. They created everything from their intuition. And now someone tried to steal by being cunning and gossipy. Now their mind is very nervous and intense. By journalist, hi, how are you today, darlings? All right. So now you look at someone's feelings. Someone's in their feelings now, my love. All right. Someone's in their feelings. Look at someone's ambition when it comes to authority. Someone wants to be a lead, but they don't know how to lead. They don't have that mental capacity. Look at someone very illiterate. All right. Someone that has no dignity when it comes to an earth sign person in people's yard, trying to act like they're independently wealthy. Now they have enough fire with a Leo person. Never mind, my darling. Now you look at maybe the Empress being single at home. Different perspective, had epiphany about someone's foundation that's fake. Look at a very clever, communicative, clever person, very wise when it comes to intellectual property. Look at versatile when it comes to the mind file. All right, when it comes to the success of the Empress on the internet. And now, oh, never mind, we've got the devil at the gate, have we? Okay, maybe it's like a two person being very defensive, or you've got this King of Wands. Maybe look at his home when it comes to the wounded warrior. Oh yeah. So now you're looking at a pathway. Maybe when it comes to maybe the balance, when it comes to partnership, when it comes to tenderness, when it comes to consideration. Now you're seeing the lioness. When it comes to reliability. Maybe the lioness, oh, tearing her beast within herself. She's got the will, the power to do that. And this is why these people don't understand what divine energy is, or a goddess. They're just like words that flow around because they got the money to dress up. Theatrical people, baby. In a mask, dressing up like they're gods and goddesses, but they're just a bunch of fucking demonic people. Okay, so now we're looking at breakthroughs, clarity. All right, when it comes to maybe the Empress, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe someone's looking at maybe balancing, all right? Or maybe someone was wiring money to take information to be the Empress. A Taurus, Capricorn person. Now looking at her messages. Oh, yeah. It comes to maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces people when it comes to their family. Maybe look at happily ever after when it comes to maybe someone's analytical, okay, mind. When it comes to being very dedicated. Look at maybe the effort. You could be a doctor, a dentist, a writer. Okay, you maybe look at publications. Maybe look at editing when it comes to maybe being more logical. Somebody was using someone's intellectual property for their practicality. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, but quick to be overcritical about other people's plans, structures, ideas, but still took it for their reliability. So you look at maybe a dentist, a doctor, a writer, or a policeman being very fucking demonic. Now you look at maybe someone's being very fussy when they look at this information. New information, is it? Never mind. Wounded warrior. Maybe look at the wounded warrior when it comes to maybe being burnt out. Maybe look at barriers, boundaries, or maybe look at someone deflecting. Okay, when it comes to messages going to maybe King of Wands, it was maybe blocked by a Sagittarius person because she was going in people's information with her literate self. But Taurus person, now you're looking at maybe a King of Wands, maybe looking at maybe a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is maybe looking at maybe his structure when it comes to maybe leadership. Maybe he's looking at maybe being his vision, all right? Or maybe he wants to turn his back to King of Wands because he's a fucking buffoon. Maybe that partnership is ending when it comes to their feelings, all right? Maybe someone is more maybe grounded. Maybe feel more grounded now after a struggle. Maybe someone's single. Maybe King of Wands, King of Pentacles, or one person who wants it because it resonates. Maybe someone's got a different perspective when it comes to self-love, all right? You can't say you got self-love and seek balance for your happiness and you're at home with a demonic woman. Oh, someone doesn't want to talk about their romance. Never mind. Because now you're looking at God's Turika. Maybe looking at God's Turika when it comes to maybe a past person. When it comes to 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wish fulfillment. Someone has a wish fulfillment. They got a different perspective when it comes to happily ever after. Maybe someone's falling in love with himself. Because now you're looking at maybe they were just the fire. They want to take the fire out. Yeah, somebody. Oh, you could be a fireman. Oh, you could be a fireman. Maybe someone's house is being burnt down. Greed, innit? Too fucking greedy, man. Energy's got to go somewhere. It's going to happen somehow. Natural disaster, your disaster. I don't know. Can I look at God's truth? Look at like-minded people. Happily ever after come to past life connection. Maybe you're gone through that cycle. when it comes to that fight over a house and superficial people and blah, 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 blah. And now maybe someone has a wish fulfillment to come forward because someone's mind's been illuminated. Because when you wrap spirituality around yourself, you get protected from outside forces. So now you're looking at maybe a Leo, a Taurus, Aquarius, a Scorpio person. Into me I have, because into me I know I have the willpower to be more practical when it comes to my emotions. I'm too self-sufficient, too independent. Okay? Because when someone comes in, a perfect relationship can happen. You just both got to be independent. When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to practicality, codependency is toxicity. So now you look at unrequited love. Regret. They had an offer of God to recover. No. They weren't reliable to an earth sign person instead. So now they're in regret. You can turn all your regrets into grace. They were busy looking at life issues when it comes to a Taurus or a Capricorn person because they can't put up their own knickers. Alright, so now you look at maybe the strength, maybe the divine feminine when it comes to their own personal power. Because 888 is your personal power because there's an ending. Okay, when it comes to maybe someone's wish fulfillment, when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person and a Taurus or Capricorn person. The Empress is looking at the strength of using the intuition to bring all your wishes to come true when it comes to material matters, when it comes to material pleasure. Somebody was showing off their rewards. Oh yeah, showing off, showing off, showing off. They like the drinky, winky, dinky. Someone looked like they were an alky, maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or a Taurus or Capricorn person. So you look at maybe messages of maybe someone's lifestyle. Maybe you see maybe a breakthrough when it comes to maybe a message. Yeah, because there seems to be text messages, emails going around about someone's collaboration. They're relying on organization. There was an organization. There was a group of people trying to get in the way, backstabbing with a Gemini person. So now these messages was for an emperor to get his peace back. Maybe someone looking at peace and walking away from a karmic cycle. Because the foundation was just to walk away. As someone's walking away, they're looking back at someone being single. Look at these messages. Maybe they're learning, studying, curious. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person went to a King of Wands or a King of Pentacles or two people in one. A man that's abundant, probably got many creative ideas, visions. They said, end it. End it. Bad advice. From a Cancer person. It would be malicious with a third party person, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So now you're looking at a broken heart now. Maybe someone's ending a broken heart when it comes to maybe a friendship group, when it comes to a contract. Maybe someone's crying because the heart is the seat of the soul. Because they look at a Cancer person. Maybe he's going to die of a heart attack or food poisoning. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, someone's choking on their own shit because they're observing the higher priestess highlighting about these dreams with the King of Cups. Told you, manipulation, in regret, trying to fight, bullying. They're going to get arrested for bullying, for verbal, mental, physical abuse, murder, all of it. You're going to see a Leo person. Maybe he's defending a Aquarius person, but he didn't. He defended a Taurus person, a peasant. Now you look at the Emperor, happily ever after, under deception with a Taurus person. Under deception. Now he's in his feelings. Why? They were using other people's money, other people's resources. House 8. Now they're in financial difficulties. Especially when it comes to their thoughts. Under deception. Now they're fearing, under fear about someone's emotions. Especially when it comes to that peasant, a Taurus person. So now someone's heartbroken. Someone's in sorrow over maybe a Queen of Cups. Under destruction. Very immature. Maybe a baby mother. Or maybe someone sees. Maybe someone, Aquarius person in the future. With a Leo person highlighting. Now they're thinking about this destruction. Maybe a Queen of Cups. She's thinking of destruction. Maybe she misused her own intuition because she's maybe looking at a falsehood when it comes to a child. Maybe she wanted a child for a home. Jeez, boy. Maybe a son. I don't know, man. You know, crazy. Or maybe he's insecure because he didn't bring up his mother as a boy. He immigrated somewhere else as a child. Maybe a Leo person wants to go forward to a career person, wish fulfillment. No, you weren't reliable to an earth sign person. You went to fight what you fought for. So you fight what you fight for. You made your stance. There you go. Taurus. There you go. He stood up for her. He said she's worth fighting for. Now he's in regret. Now you fucking stay there. You're going to take me for a mug. It's out of order. It's rude. He should have said he was living with this Queen of Pentacles. Or he had someone. Don't have me writing every motherfucking day for 5 years because Genevieve wants to be on fucking yachts and boats because she's sucking your dick. You're out of order. That's why you got your karmic cycle with your big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. Now you're in regret. Why? Because you can't fake this type of fucking power couple. Now you're not independent no more. Now they depend on one person, an air sign person when it comes to intellect. Over there. Imagine that. No, you can go away. In regret. Healing every minute with his fucking big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. But gave me 3 months on a chat. Every minute, block. Because he wants to fuck with Genevieve Nadia. Well, do that then. But keep me the fuck out of it. You should have told me you were with someone. Close that cycle and go about your business. Immature people. Immature. So now they see Aquarius person as a businesswoman. And now he's in regret about Aquarius person. Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius person. There you go, man. And all this one's thinking about, I want fame. Drunk. That's what she's relying on. My information. She sees my strength. Get out of my energy, people. There you go. A Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords. That's how immature these people are. They lost their identity. So they got to be everyone but themselves. Immature behavior. Backstabbing. Betraying. Because they saw a new horizon. So they bring a challenge. Obstacles, delays. Trying to act like she don't see me, but she saw everything about me before I even saw her. Over a decade. Nearly 15 motherfucking years, baby. New Nancy, you name it. So now they're fighting over someone else's word that don't belong to them. For a Wheel of Fortune. And they're under judgment for it. For the work and the Queen of Wands. Under judgment, man. With a Cancer person. You wasted all that money following people. Flying here. Flying there. Jumping in cars. Following people. You know how much money that is when you put it all together over years. You lot are stupid, man. Because it's not their money. If it was your money, you would never waste it like this. Never. It's not yours. So they like to bite the hand that fed them. There you go. Penitence. Heartbroken. Now they're worried up at night. Silly. So now you're looking at maybe a Taurus person looking for a handout. Miss Biggie Beatrice. And now they're upset. He focused on a Taurus person's independence. He want to give a yard of them thing there. Don't want to look at God's Two of Cups. Ignorance, man. Don't want to look at the Empress. Well, fucking stay where you're there. Next time, make yourself clear. But he can't handle his big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. He needs the information. He needs the money. Because she needs it. Anything for my woman. But not on my fucking back. I tell you that for nothing. Not on my back, my friend. You can create your own illusions by yourself. There you go. Air sign. He had a choice of 2 and he decided not to tell the truth to an air sign person. So you create your own obstacles. Because now you're fighting over your yard, fighting over your independence. Why? He gave Taurus everything. Everything. While Taurus gave her pussy to everybody else. Serves you right. Karmic for you. No time for childish behavior. There you go. temptation. Now someone's balancing their mind, maybe, you know, because now someone's looking at maybe a solid offer. Going to a King of Wands. And now King of Wands is fighting with Aquarius person or fighting with the King of Pentacles. Childish behavior all over money. There you go, money again. Money. Money. Someone offered the King of Pentacles to create delays to someone's success. Now you're looking at pills in someone's drink to give them a different perspective, because a Taurus person wants independent wealth on other people's back. So they turned their back to God to account, went to unrequired love when it comes to reliability, organization. It was a wish fulfillment to bring stagnation, obstacles when it comes to the illiteracy of a Queen of Pentacles and a Sagittarius and a King of Cups. When it comes to maybe the sparkling idea, when it comes to God's Chariot, they had a wish fulfillment. Now maybe someone's looking at an earth sign person when it comes to maybe bringing stagnation, delays. Somebody wants to walk away where Aquarius has walked away because somebody was looking at money. Again, everything's money. Do you really want to destroy your purpose and your legacy just for money? It's heartbreaking. Someone's coming to an end, but they're fighting over money. Money, house, brick, water, and financial independence. But they're not a free man walking down. You're looking at maybe heartbroken. It's my God card, and also maybe this King of Swords, heartbroken about ending, because he was probably getting money or he's investigating. I reckon there's two. There's a Libra, or there could be 3 air signs in this. A Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Corrupted, man. Just corrupt. He could come from the military as well. One of them. Could be a Virgo person, maybe. That's why he probably hears voices. He's been tormented by those people that he took people's life for. Fighting for other people's property. Trauma. Not an excuse to come out and behave like this. You're looking at maybe manipulation. Maybe a Taurus's mother is a partitioner. Or some Queen of Cups is going through destruction. Yeah, when it comes to this collaboration, it's been highlighted. Too much of you lot, boy. It's like every week there's another one popping up when it comes to this cycle of people. And now you're looking at maybe a Queen of Cups is in this as well. It's been highlighted, this group of people. Now Pisces person, Cancer person is involved. Backstabbing. Because somebody was trying to control this team, a Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to blocking God's Chariot, that was her wish fulfillment. And now she's worried, up at night, can't sleep. She wanted an air sign person worried over a Leo person. He's not my motherfucking son. He's a big blood clot man. Do you know what? Sorry to swear. But one time, right, someone called me. And they have never called me enough. I think they called me once. Alright? In the whole relationship with someone they've been with like for over like maybe 10 years or something. They said, oh, you know, I just want to know what your relationship's like. I said, why? Because it was a weird question to ask, the first thing they asked. Do you know what they said? Because I'm about to leave him. I want to know if you'll look after him. I said, listen, 1, I'm not his mother. 2, you're not his mum. 3, you got 2 children. You got a son there. And I laid it out. Do you understand? Focus on your son. You're worried about big man. These women like to look for insecure fucking men to act like their fucking mothers. And when it doesn't work out for you, now you act like a victim. Oh, he does this. Oh, he does that. Really? What, because it's not going your way? He's a big man. Oh, don't get me started, man. So look at a Taurus person when it comes to challenges, when it comes to you are not spiritually guided nowhere, boy. Now they've got challenges in this institution. Lying, stealing, cheating. When it comes to the Queen of Swords. You don't like my blunt talking now, innit? Then they're all holding this resentment. Hold it as tight and as long as you like, because it's not bothering me. I'm just relating stories. There you go, holding on. Hold on as long as you like, no one cares. Now someone, Queen of Pentacles, probably can't even look at this challenge no more. Can't look at this challenge no more. She's got no ideas coming. Because every time you read and watch my tarot, darling, I'm just going to talk about you until you disappear. So if you're looking for new information to bring about your book, all you're doing is writing about yourself. That you're a karmic. No behavior. They see people as property. Block when it comes to higher self. Block when it comes to the heart. And block when it comes to stability. To bring balance. No stability. Pride and prejudice. But you did not climb that ladder by yourself. It's wrong, man. You're there quick to judge everybody else. Because you want people's work for money. You're too damn fast. These comes out have no behavior. None. Cancer, you've been highlighted. Sagittarius, you're a burden to a Cancer person. He's with a third party person. At work, a Taurus Capricorn person. Worth fighting for. There you go. Now they want to hold on to your property because it's worth fighting for, isn't it? Never mind. So now you're looking at maybe a situation when it comes to equal giving. Oh, Taurus blocked. Look at all that money. Fucking the girl is glutton, brethren. Now you're broke. Now she's begging for donations to keep up some house to look independently wealthy. And now there's looking... They focus on this life issue because they done poison, they drank blood, they drained people's energy. They didn't want someone to look at someone to a cup. Now the question is the decision. Are you going to keep looking at this big pussy Taurus person, or are you going to turn around and look at God's to a cup? You can come back next lifetime because no one's got time to sit in people's swallow wallow dollar. You understand? Because you've got to protect your own self, man. Bringing that balance, you know. Someone's come out of stagnation. Okay? Because now someone's coming up with the truth. Use your intuition. They didn't want to tell air sign the truth. So she came out with her own truth. You know? And people's opinions ain't always facts because their decisions is now becoming spiritual prison, mental prison. There you go. Spiritual justice is here. Now you're looking at maybe King of Wands when it comes to the power of the self, taking a new journey away from a Taurus person. Now they're thinking about maybe these new ideas going within and seeing a Virgo person when it comes to Gemini's lover or maybe a Taurus Capricorn's lover. Too many goddamn lovers. Immature behavior, immature thoughts, and immature emotions. When it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to want to be an influencer or a marriage for money, for inconvenience. Look at the divine masculine being guided by God. If he doesn't want to be guided by God, wants to stay in his demonology, let him vessel. Alright? Can I look at Queen of Swords? Too balanced for you people. Too balanced for you people. God is the way. You lot are quick to believe in demonology though. Look at your actions. And now you're looking at the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor's in his truth. Maybe he's in love with this Queen of Swords. She said, oh well, be accountable. Be accountable. You're the first person I think I want to wake up really while generally sucking your cock or you're talking about another karmic. Behave yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Because you're still cheating. You're not chatting to the woman. But you've still got your thoughts over there. Your emotions over here. Your thoughts over here. Your soul's over here. But your shell is with who? Matching Genevieve Nadia. On your pathway. There you go. Queen of Pentacles. Lying. Lying. Now she's worried. She's a lying, stealing, speaky, beaky Becky. She keeps looking at these challenges. With a Leo person. She was always a Leo's enemy. Inside enemy. Doing sneak attacks. Acting like their friends. Under deception of a Cancer person. Now they're in their feelings. Barking up the wrong tree. People pleasing. Validation. Playing on people's fears in the ear. doing moon magic, hexing, nuances, secrets, deceptions, you name it. And now they're a failure. Who are you going to blame? Ghostbusters. There you go. You're going to blame the higher priestess. Yeah, she did it to me. Oh, please, people. Please. Burden, Sagittarius. Regret. Taking an offer. There you go. Demon. Every time this Queen of Pentacles comes up. No other character. Worried. Why? Because she created the demon. She has to face the demon by herself. Because no one's going to want to lay down with her at some point. No one's going to want to work with her. You see, distraction. It's easy to create your own false narrative when you're around a whole load of people. When people start leaving, who's left with the duppy that they called, they slept with, they fucked, they did everything? They are. Now they're in regret. Creating misuse of God's intuition. Our intuition connects to God enough. They had hidden, harmful agendas. Using charms in the arm to create harm. Charm magic, you name it magic. It's wrong, man. Magic of deception. Hiding it. Hiding that she's a demonic person under the veil. Use your intuition. Now there's a challenge, a rival. Why? Because she's lying. She's always been a liar. She's a sneaky, beaky Becky. Looking for work. Now they're under judgment. Now you can't handle it. Why? Atheist people with a King of Cups. With a King of Cups. Maybe look at someone's emotional home when it comes to nurturing. Especially when it comes to a mother. Not a very good family member. Their roots is the devil. Demonic foundation. Supporting your activities, not mine. It's your love affairs, your financial affairs, and your love affairs, not mine. Karmic. There you go. Queen of Wands. Now she's upset. Trying to sit on this man. Why? Seduction. Lying, stealing, cheating, doing the most. Witchy, bitchy women. In this group. Partitioners. They're partitioners. They like the devil. They study astrology for people's death, inheritance, and sex. They look for people through numancy, through dark entities, to do rituals, spell work, hate work, whatever work that you use. Still negative, isn't it? Lust over love for some, materialism for some. But Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and it's Queen of Pentacles. They're demonic, man. They're partitioners. They need to be locked up. Like we saw the clip, or we saw the readings this week of Zimbabwe president. They were his enlivenment. They were using charms, witchcraft. And this is what Genevieve uses, witchcraft. She's crafty. Sneaky beaky Becky, acting like a friend for romance, attachments, for the house 8, secret rituals, cults, power, for death, learning, astrology, for sex activity, to share people's finances, assets, for their financial legacy. Now you look at someone's reputation. When it comes to their resources, they thought they're going to have fun, you know. They look at a Leo person for resources. When it comes to energy of their direction. With their family. Creating illusions. With the family. Those three were very malicious people. Somebody wants to maybe have a happily ever after. That's what they're looking for, but it's lying. These three people, they created illusions. They were laughing. They were celebrating. They were doing the most. They were doing the most. So now there's justice. Alright? Oh, I'm going to finish it off with these cards. Okay? What's going to pop out for us today? Literally begging to die. That's what they wanted. Maybe they kiss a man on the forehead and maybe they're turning off someone's life support machine. Someone probably got love tattoo on them as well. And someone's looking for an assault rifle. They want to throw a virgin into a volcano. Maybe you know Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Hey, I had a dream about The Rock. He was at this table with Adiwali. And there was negotiation. Something between them two. There was a thing between them two. And because of this energy thing, Adiwali didn't get it. There was a block because there was an empty chair. I was at the table. I was listening. And then Adiwali came off the table and left The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, at the table with me. And there was a chair there. That there's a hidden energy in these negotiations or something, mashing up this King Wanda's thing. I saw him sitting with The Rock. Yeah, you need to put on your common sense, man. Yeah. They're looking at throwing a virgin into the volcano, Queen of Swords, isn't it? Because she hasn't touched no one since Adiwali. It's divine feminine. That's the divine feminine. Once you define your divine masculine, that's it. You don't look at no one else but yourself. So they wanted a rifle. That's so wicked. Literally begging to kill someone. Maybe your grandmother's helping you. I can't remember when my grandmother passed away in the hospital. I was the last person, me and my mum, to see her take the last breath. I saw her literally take her last breath. And I'm such a cheerleader. It's like I saw her took her last breath. And then she kind of like, she looked like she saw something, like she was happy. I was like, yes, Grandma, go on to your father, go on. I was so shy. Oh my God, I think the whole bloody hospital heard me. So yes, go and get your husband, because my granddad passed, and you'll never see one by the other. It's like she saw him. I see them together sometimes. I said, yes, Granny, go and go find your husband. Go and go find him. Oh, it's so beautiful, man. Yeah. So kiss me down on the forehead and told that boy, you know. And it's weird. It's like she didn't want the family in there. Because she keeps telling me they stole from her. So as soon as we were all in the room and I started singing, I said, what's her favourite gospel song, stuff like that. And even though she was paused, I was still talking to her like she was there. Do you know what I mean? As soon as they left, collected my family, I'm not joking. That's when I saw it. My mum was there, but she didn't see that part. I didn't think she did because I was right in front of my grandma's face, just looking at her, stroking her face. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine, all right? Don't be scared. I'm talking to her like that. And now she keeps coming to me, telling me that my family stole from her. And I had a dream. I saw them all in a room. And I said, I'm going to write about you. I'm going to write about you. I'm going to write about you. And I looked at my mum's sister and I said, you are the devil. They keep telling me her granddaughter stole from her. She knows who she is. She keeps coming into my dream. And I keep telling her, stop following me. Because your conscience keeps following me. I know what you did. You stole from Grandma. I know what you did. I know what you did. People love dead people money too much. People were begging for my grandma to fucking pass so she can have everything she has. So now you're looking at refreshing. Maybe like a bit of Pepsi. Maybe your name's Pepsi. Maybe it's refreshing to know maybe your pups is coming to see your grandma and your grandpa. Because you can see, my grandfather told me, I'm the only one that can see. It was a Tuesday. And normally we have jokes. I used to look after him every Tuesday because he had dementia. When he was declining, I'd see him every Tuesday. It was my day. See him in the week, but my day was Tuesday. And I used to always go in and tease him. Like, where's my hot grandma? Where's my kids? Me don't want to hug my kids from you. It's not Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday today. You're banned from kissing. So I used to do it even more. That's what he likes. The more he resisted, the more I kept going for him, man. He used to love it. So on a Tuesday, in my dream, he came and gave me a massive hug. Massive hug. And he said, you're the only one I can see. Because you're a soul having a human experience, he said. Then he showed me that I'm going to be like a nun. I've always wanted to be, though. I wanted to be in a temple, teaching. Don't know why. Just feel like it. It feels natural, I guess. No matter where I go, I'm always teaching. I don't want to be a preacher. I don't want to preach. You know? I want everyone to have their own. Don't push like a Queen of Wands. They like to push their values onto people. And that's taking people's free will away. And I thought that's a karmic debt for you. So now you've got the Emperor and the Empress on the table. You know? Maybe you're going to live from old time, have a good laugh about love. Oh gosh, Emperor. He said, I'm sad. I just want... Oh, behave yourself. At least like you need to behave yourself. One titty hanging out, is it? just have one titty hanging out. Oh, where did these cards come from? I've only used these cards. I've never used these cards before. It's called like the Cards Against Humanity. He said, one little titty hanging out, please. I'm sorry. I want to come back. Oh, gosh, don't let me laugh. Oh, all my gentlemen suitors. You have to master all four kings. You know, it's all about self-love. Oh, I didn't have my... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's all comes from self-love, you know. Okay. Can I look at your own personal power? Okay. You're pouring that love into yourself. Finding your own authentic self. And now you realize that you're a bottom boy. You're a banana head. Yeah, you're just a posh wanker. I just think this King of Wands, I just think he's fucking spoilt, man. He just likes his banana being held. Told you. He's like the daddy. But he's looking at the wounded warrior, the war crimes. Ugh. And his mother says, ah! Should I? Don't have to. And your mother, your white mother said, my horny, horny son. That's why she came to you and said, I can't wait to heal you, man. I think he's just a posh little wanker. You know? I just think he's just a spoiled child. Okay, well, how long have we been here? Oh, let's get up in a minute. Alright, maybe you got a grandmother on the other side. And now you're looking at, yeah, you're looking at the Rock again. Shutting up so I can watch the match. Someone wants to shut up. They want to hear God's two account match together. Maybe someone's writing, or maybe seeing someone The Rock, or your name could be Johnson or Dwayne. Or you're looking at the next fucking president of Nigeria or something. He's a president, isn't it? He's going to be solid. He's going to be solid. Look at the scientific evidence of the emperor and the empress coming from a different past life. Yeah, have a good sniff, people. Use your intuition. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 2 more cards, please. Oh, did you see that? Literally. Maybe someone is having a stroke. I'm so sorry to hear that. We do have the heart. Maybe someone had a stroke because they were having coke. Against their scientific self, authentic self. Or maybe somebody studied science, psychology, maybe a Pisces person, and they made this masculine sniff and he didn't know, so he can have a stroke. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he needs to do some medical examining. Oh, maybe he done a medical and someone lied, maybe. Oh, I did say one more card. Yeah. An old guy that nearly died. I saw it in my dream, man. Yeah, they're trying to take his energy. Maybe this person's trying to put things where they go now. The 3 people tried to take his energy. But the way James Bond treats women. He's got too much. You must think he's James Bond, man. King of One, saw your life out. The blood of Christ. Let me tell you, he's been guided by God. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. God's gonna swoop in, man. Like a James Bond. We're not treating Mother Earth right. His wife. You gotta treating it like you're some, I don't know, James Bond with all these women. My abusive boyfriend who really isn't so bad once you get to know him. No, go find God. You're acting flat out, not giving a shit. That's what he really feels like. No, man. Oh, too many. Flat out giving up. No. Your weird the brother. He beats women. He doesn't give a shit. He's abusive as a boyfriend. A brother. Your weird brother. Uh-oh. It could be a... What's on the table before me? It could be your brother. It can be from a Earth sign family. Or Queen of Swords. Or King of Wands. Your brother is flat out not giving a shit. My abusive boyfriend. Who really isn't so bad once you get to know him. What the fuck? That's a karmic. That's not your boyfriend. Diarrhea. Someone taking a piss. Someone taking a shit. Someone wants to get naked and watch CBBS. Hey. Oh gosh, we're not going to say that. That's rude. Ooh. That is rude as well. You can zoom it up, Colette, you're going to see that part. I'm not saying that part. I'm trying to be a good girl, man. Maybe another time when I feel a bit, maybe, I don't know. It depends on my mood. Somebody wants someone to be used as a toilet, basically. You know, when your face goes in a certain position. So because it resonates. Yeah, but please, collective, be safe out there, right? If you're in domestic violence, please reach out to someone. Please make your logbooks, you know. You can't, I'm quite worried thinking that you think that person is okay. He really is nice, but he's not nice to you. And that's what you've got to think about. He might look nice outside, to you, to other people. But when he's inside, how's he treating you? I think you need to change because you're crucifying yourself, you know? You don't want to end up someone kissing your forehead and turn off your life support machine. Maybe you need to stay by yourself for a while and bring back that power in you like a volcano, you know? Don't crucify yourself for someone else's pleasure because you're worth more than that. Yeah. Maybe somebody wants to be an MP. Your inner demons, you got to look at your own inner demon. Maybe it's a reflection of something, disappointment, birthday, something at a birthday party. Maybe someone happened at someone's birthday party. Someone's egging on your inner demons. And that's what these karmics do. They like abusive relationships to irritate your inner demons. It's like they want to trigger. Do you understand? So this is why you got to recognize different entities and what sort of different relationships there are. Because you can have karmic relationships in your family, in your friends, or at work when it comes to colleagues, whatever. So it's about entities, you know? Energy. Yeah, strong gorilla. Donald Trump. Oh, they said Donald Trump is telling a crap story that goes nowhere. Whatever he's saying is not going nowhere. Donald Trump ain't going fucking nowhere. He's got to look at his own fucking inner demons. He's looking at feminine. We're going into a feminine if we keep watching. We're going into crippling debt. The old guy who's almost dead. Yeah, Donald Trump. Told you. And somebody wants to say I love you. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Because your heart is the art. Because love conquers. Alright? Remember, collective, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.